How's it going, everyone? Hope you're all doing well. Hope you're all doing well, and I hope you're doing. You know what? I hope you're all doing well. If not, I'm glad that you're here. Because I'm here, you're here, enjoying each other's time. So we're going to continue our chat about animation. I did a power job last week on stream explaining that roughly. Expecting that no one would really care, to be honest. So I'm going to start back from the beginning. And it's kind of a little challenging when you're talking and drawing at the same time, sometimes, especially animating. Yeah. So, to get back to what I was talking about, being blocked off. Why? There we go. full screen it so everyone can be able to see it. Okay, we're going full screen. So, talking about animation is pretty much a motion of an image, multiple images, depending on how lengthy your project is. As for example, this bouncing ball, where I only took 55 frames on 2s. So, and each frame, if we look down at this timeline, each frame is held for one frame. We can remove a frame, so be on one. That's wrong direction. To be removed frame. So this is considered as ones, where it's maybe a little bit nicer, but from looking at this, we would need more frames to implement, because it feels too sluggish, too fast. We also do multiple frames, whereas this is considered 3s. So we were to look at it, each frame is being held for three frames, and so on and so on. But I regularly have it on 2s. There we go, back to where I'd like it. Sorry for that little technical difficulty. As I was saying, onion skin. Come on, where's... Alright. Well, this signal may not be the best to discuss the framing. But quicker motion as we can see here, the closer the images are together, the slower animation objects, considering which direction we're going for. This is going down, the ball is going down. The slower the slower the object would go, with constant close frames of each other. Whereas we were to spread it out, that would be considered quick motion. Fast. So closer the images are, the slower it is, the farther apart. As you can see here, the faster it goes. And then, voila, we have our animation. As this is the ball bouncing in place. I could probably add a little bit more frames. I can even take some frames out. Or not take out, but extending it. This is just the ball bounce in place. And then we have our ball. Ball bouncing across the screen. For the ball bouncing across the screen, same principles that we have again, as I was saying in the previous statement, the more frames get close together, the slower the descendants of the object. Therefore, slow ease out. We can just, if we were to just drop it, just drop down. But as we're going to also discuss in this process, the arcs. And arcs are highly beneficial. It can be either done now or after, where you're, because you can see what's easier to adjust. Is right here. Maybe at the beginning where let's see if we can remove our art a bit, because as you can see, the ball from up here can be lowered a bit. Doing the same principles of easing out, where slower images be in our little guide, arc guide. That should look a little bit nicer, better. Yeah, that looks a lot nicer now. We're going to play it in motion again. Because as you can tell from the beginning, the arcs helped a lot at the beginning. Now we're going to talk about squash and stretch. Any character, object can do the principle of squash and stretch, where this stubbier it goes, best to fudge out the sides. If it's a ball, for example, which is easier to example, was if it's a bowling ball or something hard where the density of the object is unable to stretch and squash, which is boring. Whereas something like a water balloon, maybe even a bouncy ball, basketball, stylized basketball, principle of a good way to do it with, for squashing and stretching is get either a water balloon or a balloon, but don't pop it. Don't throw it, but gently apply pressure on top of it and see how the balloon will stretch out horizontally with a soft applied pressure. So same principles. The more pressure we add to an object, a person can probably be how stylized your character is in tune of, I guess, Looney Tunes, we'll say, where easy to recognize, easier it is to stretch it from their ears or top of their head to their feet. Or we probably say, well, we can't really do it with paper. Too much. All I can really think is more like a stretch Armstrong, stretch Armstrong. I don't know, those little stretchable toys. Somebody probably know what I'm talking about, but anyway, that's the ball bounce across the screen. And then for level 3 is a brick falling. By our little companion Shrew, who just came out of nowhere apparently, or had a little our little companion Shrew, who has probably lived there and pushing the brick across the other bricks. But the applying of squash and stretch may not apply to a brick too much. Possible? Yes. But if you're looking for more realism, maybe not so much. You gotta be like a sponge, but the purpose of this is a solid, heavy object. As I was saying, how the spacing of the bricks are, that faster it goes, as you see. Heavy objects, not as much. The lighter it is, maybe it's not as fast as it was dropped. A feather would probably close, maybe a couple frames, and a zigzag arc. And not so much to talk about a brick falling from a shelf onto the ground. Head turn. From looking from one direction across. Again, I use arcs to help me guide his eyes. I don't know. Not too much to say about this one. Or just simple character head turn. However, I was experimenting with the grease pencil, which I was trying to do before but any software with a timeline and onion skinning is highly beneficial. So I did kind of slop on his head turn. So, one moment, and I'll bring up the animation for get blender up. Because I did a little more experimentation with Blender. Because I was able to work on Blender a little bit more here before we I'm not sure why the animation bounces like that. It's not intentional. But if you were to watch it, if you'd like to see my videos of all completion of level 1 through 11. Like I said, I'm not sure why, how to lock. This process. So we have our eye blink. You can slow this down. 12 frames. It's running on 2s. work with this way. You gotta see me, I gotta see you. Continue process of animation exercise level 1. For character thinking, so the flower flower sack waving. I was inspired by carpet from Aladdin, Disney's Aladdin, animated film. With a little anticipation. Of a sort. So with our little flower sack jumping, since it's a heavy not as well heavy, but not. Well, it could be a little deformed in a way that with this sort of thing, we got a lot of push down from top to bottom. There's a squash and stretch, squash and stretch bit. And our second to last, the flower sack tripping. If anybody knows how to keep the animation still without jittering like this, please tell me. That would really be helpful for me. And lastly, would be the ball kick. Again, with the process of here's a perfect example of in the scene. It'll be a lot easier to see what we're doing. The ball slowly crawls across the screen, off frame, and as you saw, the ball quickly zipped by, knocking over this flower sack. So mentioning it in how close the ghosting, previous and future ghosting of the ball, it slowly crawls, crawling along to the off screen. Hold the frame for a bit, spacing the ball, as you can see here, knocking, zipping by makes it. And here's a little squash and stretch, as you can see in the onion skinning. Current frame is stretch. The final frame is a squash. Or stretch. Look at that. So there's that animations discussion about thoroughly examined of animation. I am not a true animator, I'm a self-taught animator. And as you can see, if you were to watch my previous animations, it's a lot choppy and could work. But as you can see, I am improving. To the best of my ability. Here we are. Now, what do we do? How about we try to work on a channel trailer for the Twitch channel. So kind of working on the principles of what I've learned. Granted, it's mostly squash and stretch. So, bring it and sketch it out. Get key poses. Okay, keeping my character. Here. Up. That. Need to work on the blender. So probably be a lot easier to just do it hand drawn. Get a general idea. I'm a lot more understanding what I'm going to be doing. Sort of hand draw it to them. Granted, Blender would be a lot easier to do, but still learning how to figure that out. Whether it be 2D or 3D. So, bring this down. Like always, this is just a little draft. I can easily revise it. Few frames and then right. Slow ease out. In the way. Now spacing it. It depends on the project. Probably best if you have someone else helping animation. Overshoot. Oh. Sure. This is where the stretch would. Do that. Improves more, but that's your in a way structure wash and stretch. There, so they're always working on this off stream as well. This is just more of a basic idea of what a channel trailer for my Twitch channel would look like. Let that for a few frames. And more of that, frames. Like here, we have the piano. Character looking at the camera because I just popped out of nowhere. A button popped out of nowhere. Popped up, squash and stretch, squash and stretch. Pop in. Oh. Pop in. Okay, for a little bit. Then look at the audience. Has a little gag. Now raise the arm up. If you're able to know what I'm doing, that's good. Don't worry about proportions and later, but this is just more of a sketch. Kind of get the storyboard. Up dialogue recorded just yet. I'm most likely have to record myself doing the actions and movement. So in a way, I could have to redo this all over, but that's fine. I'll probably record myself a lot easier. There you go, animation 0.1. Poorly explained edition. Well, hope y'all enjoy the stream. Till then, it's creating coming on. Hope you were able to learn some animations with my ability to explain it. But if not, I wouldn't blame you. I know I need to work on this sort of explanation. See something. What do we know? Still figuring this out all out. So. So, what do we got here? Huh?
It's probably just more.
Not much to say here. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and so, till then, later. I guess for the pictures. Let's go. Merely cause. Now we got it done. So now, see you guys next time.